Hello. It's been a while since the last time we've recorded Final Fantasy 14. It's also been a few days since the last time I played this in my own. What's that red thing in my inventory? Oh, I have a max stack. Huh. Anyway. Let's get to going. Yeah, I have not seen anything for this, so it's gonna be interesting. And I don't know how long these will be either, since I'm starting the timer now. Any other? I guess the right stuff's up already, I guess. Or whatever that's supposed to be. So regardless, I'll be doing that. Oh, I know I forgot something. Carbuncle! I've been playing other classes for so long, I forgot. I'm currently working on Dragoon. Hi. With the winds, food, and silver pieces. Okay, there was a flicker.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did.
Debatable. I'm just checking to make sure the recording is working. Looks like it is.
That being the case, Alice and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Tyral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Okay. I'll probably see you in the next expansion.
Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Or maybe not. Unless I'm going...
One pressing matter remains.
Unless we're going to space.
Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Did we teach them how to make porksies?
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
I don't remember.
It's Erenville. My time in Tyral is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
Is everybody leaving?
We'll meet again. Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels. Words of caution from you, of all people. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know I've detained the fugitive.
Who?
He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
That boy. We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for use.
I have several ideas as it happens.
Who's Euless again?
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Well, onwards to see whatever horrible thing will happen. Maybe he's standing and found another map. Okay, where is the tally? Okay. Sorry if I seem a bit distracted. Pandora missed the curtains, so now there's some light reflecting off my monitor. So, I'm going to take this time to try to fix it. Okay, no more light. What news, Zedman? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. They're eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there, I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. Well, I'm curious to see what emerges. Once every piece of the puzzle's in place, the majority of the files were unearthed, are encrypted. There's little else I could do until the computer finishes with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Terrell, forthwith? Even Lamati's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. So are we going to teleport there, or... Please no black screen of death. Oh, there's people in here. But yeah, if the raids are up, I'll be doing those after I get done recording, or whatever the hell that blue quest is. If it's not raids, then I'll probably record it. Well, we still got... maybe we won't get a trial in a dungeon. But that's to be seen. Fairy duck, fairy duck. Tick-tock. Oh, there's more carbuncles. And they're gone. And then they're back. Just gotta wait for the pop-in. Oh, there's Graha. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I am not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alizea were considerate enough to inform me of their plans to advance by Link Pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. Explains why everybody's just looking down.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolov. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
I don't remember there being another Gleaner with us.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. You've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyola. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Uklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault. Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vow to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right? Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Ulijiola. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Yeah, I'll probably be back for the society quest thingy.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
The Lance Guardian's looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
Well, time to chart boat from Mercidia. Into the mist. So are we going to have to fight mist dragons? I think we already fought one, didn't we? Back in the burn. Loading. Just some loading. And that one note that sounds like a car alarm, every time it plays it, I straighten a little bit. Now it's our turn to take the next step. The question is, in what direction? And that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. No, I don't want orange. Sure, I'll take this. Oh, Interville. Through the thunder. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our further plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roam.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real.
If it's any consolation, Kryl, those the Lullafell from the Ninth also came from here. So
Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality.
Oh, by the way, are we going to do anything about the dome? Like, do you guys still need that?
And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Graha, are you feeling okay over there? You sound different.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Yep. We're going back to Final Fantasy IX!
This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
It kind of sounds like, I forget his name. The one that Van Daniel, took over. Or I should say Van Daniel and his body? Whatever.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone. Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared.
To the underground!
If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Time to use the key again.
Remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty.
Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I
Hi.
would feel much more assured with you at our side.
As would I. Let us make every effort to ensure none of us suffer such a dreadful fate.
So where we're going? We're going back to the jungle. Currently, that portal's kind of under control of another. Oh. That's settled. I best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. But look, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then. Let's rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet at Laynode Namino. Oh, we got our party. Map. Alright, I forgot that we made it all colorful again, didn't we? I still like it the other way. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX 0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently, while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and Laynode base transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain afloat, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and Laynodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. The stairs! In the event of emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Panic! Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to operate it? An airship? Does it still function? Yes, please, as soon as it's possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocol. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Yeah, it's like the one that we saw in the memory. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for Living Memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. Replica. Still, it does me good to see it. That reminds me, is there any actual museums in Living Memory? Not Living Memory, in Alexandria now? I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. What are all these other buildings for? They look like apartment buildings. Or apartment or business buildings. I forget the... Yeah, Pandora? Yeah? You wonder what the skyscrapers are used for? Hey, there's life down here. It's a bush, but it still counts as life. Ah, that's not good. The ward Alize gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does not serve to press upon one of the marvel. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. Seeing souls over there? A land where Levin reigns. Well, let's see. What do we have here that's alive? We've got trees, bushes, and that's kind of it. Most of it way down, so I guess we'll go that way. A sobering sight, to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Beyond the mountains, we will find the dwarves! Oh wait, they're on the first. There are no structures, nor any other signs of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Treno, should it survive. Do we want to go to Treno, though? Pandora want to go to Treno? I mean, if we're going to Treno, we might as well take the Bugway. As a city-state built on a harbor. It's in a harbor on this one? Okay. It was a nexus of trade and remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Rods at Han. Ah yes, Elfino has spoke of Rods at Han before. It's near the South Sea island that the Mila homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Malala first found a home in our world. Truly. Yes, and through the Milala population elsewhere grew, most continue to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remains there to this day. Clerk, is the ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the road to Treno. One moment. Completed. There is a 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh well, thank you for checking. Get the digging claws and shovels. We're going. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. The cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed, let's try there first. And this is probably going to be our dungeon. The tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you, stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Yep, missed walk. Well, I'm going to call that there since we're at, what, 40 something minutes. And we'll do the dungeon next time.